Hi! Where am I? What? Hello? Oh, there we are. Hi! Well, that was weird. Snake Con, good question. Yeah, good question. What was that? Yeah, the spirit of Halloween, very, very distraught that I'm so happy to have him gone, huh? I guess. Welcome everyone. Hi, how are you doing today? Aside from that really strange start of the stream, welcome. Hi. I hope everyone's having a good afternoon. Welcome, Diana. Welcome, Lil. Welcome, Retish. Welcome, Rexy. How are you guys? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, Rancor. Welcome, Jojo Binks. Welcome, Tiberian. Hope you guys are having a good day. Lord Pace, Burador. Welcome, guys. Hi. Hope you're having a good day. Someone predicted this year. What do you mean someone predicted this year? Who? When? What? What did I miss? Is that a reference to something? I don't get it. Great trick! Thank you. Thank you. It was absolutely wanted and planned. Yep. Yeah, they're very intentional. I totally did that to mess with you guys. Totally. Not like OBS was doing it to mess with me or anything like that. Why would that happen? No treats for you? Why? That is mean. I think you should spare a treat or two. For me, I think I deserve a treat or two. I've actually been dealing with sweet tooth for a couple of days, actually, and I haven't been eating anything to get rid of my sweet tooth. Just because I don't normally have things around to satisfy a sweet tooth craving. Because if I do have things around, then I will constantly be eating sweet stuff instead of only when I really have a big craving. I'll lose all control if I have them around. So I just avoid having them, but that means when I have a big craving, like I've been having for the last couple of days. And yesterday I talked about sweets on stream. It didn't help. It didn't help at all. Somewhat not bad, I guess. How are you? I'm good. I'm fine. I'm happy. Today I posted the first YouTube short that I've ever posted. So, a little bit excited to learn about something about YouTube. It's the first time in years that I'm learning something about YouTube. Because even when live streaming, it's not something that I was completely like entirely ignorant about. Would you rather be a short snake or a snake wearing shorts? I think I can't wear shorts. I mean, they would get stuck pretty early on, even the bigger ones. Unless I found shorts big enough to use as a skirt. But even then it would look kind of crap, wouldn't it? Would it look gross? Like you would have one kind of skirt and then an entire piece of fabric that very obviously goes into a leg right next to it. We got orders for over 920 and 30-pound kettlebells last night. So I ended up pushing several tons of weights last night. Needless to say, I had a rough night. I really hope that your arms don't feel tired afterwards, that your legs, your back doesn't feel tired afterwards. You should stretch. You should really prioritize stretching today. Please, please, please tell me that you're gonna be stretching. Also, what the? Who orders that much? That is so weird. 900? That's like several gyms worth, isn't it? It sounds like way too much to be a small scale, even one business, even one gym. It sounds like it's too much for one gym. 900 of them. I don't know, that's weird. Every time I watch VTuber streams, there's going to be chaos or scuff. Yeah, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's just really weird how it sometimes you don't see it coming at all. Sometimes you just do not see it coming whatsoever. It's like, I expected some level of scuff, but why this? Like, it never, without one specific thing, me existing here never works. I would have assumed something about the overlays was gonna fail, because I did have to switch them out rather quickly. Because, you know, you may have noticed that we are back to normal, baby. Everything is exactly as it was before October. And so I kind of was expecting some scuff with the overlay department. Not gonna lie. If something breaks, I'm gonna, like, understand it. Because I did struggle restoring the overlays to their natural state. The short was actually funny. I'm glad that you think that. I don't know. I did it very quickly. I normally try to spend a little more time anytime that I'm doing any sort of production, editing, anything. I try to give it more time. But half of the time that I spent was literally just looking for sound effects. So I was a bit nervous I didn't spend too much time on it. It makes me feel weird when I do something quickly and it's like, whatever. I'll just post it because the joke makes more sense today than it will tomorrow and every day afterwards. The sooner that I post it, the better. So I need to rush it. But it makes me feel nervous when I do it like this, because I normally am an over-prepper, an overworker. I try to make everything really perfect, and that means that I prioritize quality over speed, but this time I prioritize speed. It feels really weird. Crampets, welcome, hi. Etares, welcome, hi. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hi, welcome. Everything about you on your stream is wanted but never planned. Oh, absolutely. What? Me planning? Actually, I have so many things planned that you guys have never seen and hopefully never will have to. But for example, when... Actually, that sounded very weird. Why did I say it like that? I have one thing planned that hopefully you guys will never have to see. That is all. Everything else is like, hopefully at some point you will see it. Weird ass brain. Why did I say that? No, the one thing that I've prepared months ago, like really long ago. Remember when the bot spam was really heavy and when even Hololive girls were getting their accounts completely blocked and deleted and stuff? It was a very scary time. So I prepared a bot shield for the chat that would show up immediately. I prepared a bot shield that would be like matching the overlays and that it would be a hotkey away and that blah 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 blah, and ideally you guys would never have to see it, right? But I did spend time on it and it's really weird. Sometimes I do plan and over-prepare stuff that you guys are never gonna see, like the bot shield. And I wonder if anything else. Probably nothing else, right? Maybe if at any point I had any ideas that I started working on and then halfway through working on them I was like, actually this isn't funny. But I don't think that's happened yet. I don't think that has happened yet. Sweet Fang, I have a Sweet Fang. It's so hard. It's so hard because you know that eating sweets all the time is not good for you. But when you're craving sweets all the time, it just sucks. And so then you don't buy any sweets to have in your house, because if you don't have them in your house, you don't fall to temptation. But then when you really freaking want something, you don't have any. Ugh, annoying. I only had one other packer to pack those all out with. I really hope that you stretch and that it doesn't end up with you having horrible muscle fatigue. I really hope that you don't have horrible muscle fatigue, that you stretch well. I'm trying to join the cereal bar life. Some cereal bars are so goddamn delicious, but be warned, most cereal bars, there's this really weird, this really fake conception of cereal bars where people think that they are, like diet, and they're not really. They are healthy, but it's like they are a healthy way of giving you a big energy boost. And it's really great for people who are gonna do exercise or who are gonna go hiking and who are going to need all of their energy, you know? But people think that they're just a healthier option to be fit and to lose weight. And it's like the complete opposite. It actually has like a bunch of energy that if you are not exercising, you're not gonna consume. But for some reason, it's like that misconception is extremely strong. Sup, everybody? Good. So good afternoon, Nethernuts. I got my brain short-circuited. Let me start that again. Hi, Nether. How you doing? Welcome. Hi. How are ya? Is it afternoon for you? I hope you're having a good afternoon. Hi. They sent us like 30 pallets of kettlebells. We were shipping them all over, as far as New York and California. That sounds like a chain gym then. Definitely not a one specific gym. Because again, 900 is way too much. Like, extremely too much. It's just a part of being a VTuber. Yeah, the scuff is part of being a VTuber. It's never gonna stop. October flew by fast. Well, time does tend to do that. But this year for time dilation was crazy. There were weeks that lasted years. October, I don't even remember starting that much. I honestly feel that it went by fast as well. But I think during the moment, during the month itself, I felt the complete opposite probably. Because I'm gonna be honest, October was a blur. Except for a few things. For example, the feeling of working on that drawing and it drudging on. Probably not pronouncing that word right, but it doesn't matter. The feeling of that drawing just stretching and stretching and stretching on and never being able to finish it is something I have very, very clear in my mind. But everything else, actually no, I have other things as well. Like the process doing the overlays was pretty quick. It was like a day. Then the drawing felt like it was lasting forever. Then the wait for my family felt like it was lasting forever. Then Dracula felt very weird because the beginning of October was... There's this one entry on the 3rd of October that is 50 pages long in the book. So that felt like it was, again, drudging on forever. And then once I caught up, there was a 2-week hiatus and it felt like I don't know. The time dilation was really weird because I had all these things going on. And all of them had very different levels of anxiety, I guess. Shiny Bunny, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Leo, did I say hello to you today when you were here? Because I definitely said hello today. But I don't know if you were. Because sometimes you say hello way before the chat. So hi, in case you didn't hear it the first time. How's the heat season going? Actually, I was pretty cold. Even if the heat season is technically starting, we've been getting kind of cold days. We've been getting 7 degrees, like 10-ish degrees. Today we're supposed to have about 14 degrees, which my absolute perfect temperature to be at is 24. Like, if you put me in a room and that room is exactly 24 degrees, I'm going to be so cozy. It's like the absolute perfect temperature. So you can imagine that 14 is 10 degrees colder than what I like to be. But my heater wasn't working properly this weekend. Fun fact! Also, my freaking water heater wasn't working properly last week. Thankfully, I had to go to, to my family so that we could get to spending time with the other family that was coming from abroad, right? Because they came last weekend. This weekend they arrived to the country and we spent our time with them in my family house, and now they are spending the entire week with some other family, so I'm here streaming and fixing my freaking water tank because last week I could just ignore it because I could shower in my family's place. But now, this week, I have to actually figure it out so that I can freaking shower because I'm not showering with cold water. Fuck that. That is absolutely not happening. You know what I mean? You have something you're planning that you may not ever show, your hand cam. I've been thinking about how to prep the hand cam thing. I actually have been planning stuff, not trying it out in real life. Because I'm gonna have to... Okay, so this is what I'm planning. I'm planning something that involves constructing a sort of stage for my hands with cardboard. I am luckily very good with crafting, with like handcrafts and stuff. I'm very good at it. So I thought, you know, if I wanted to do something in like the kitchen or whatever, like a cooking stream, that would be kind of impossible because I cannot move the entire computer to the kitchen. I don't have a laptop. I have a desk computer, like a big ass boy, and I can't just move that to the kitchen. It would be impossible. However, the other ideas that I have for hand cams, I could do right next to the computer without having to move it if I build something that would allow me to point every camera to where it has to be and stuff. So I've been thinking about it. I've been having some ideas. Hopefully they're gonna work. Shiny Bunny, did I say hello to you today? I think it did. I think I said it right before I mentioned all of this. I answered to these comments. But just in case, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Some of your Twitter posts crack me up, girl. You're trying so hard and thank you for that. I am trying so hard. Twitter is absolutely a struggle for me. So I kid you not, you know that I sometimes don't post on Twitter for days and days and days? It's because anytime that I have a good tweet, it happened because I spent half of an afternoon thinking of tweets. And then I just stagger them, you know? I plan them, I schedule them so that they will go out without me having to post them in the moment. I draft a lot and I schedule them a lot. But then if I run out of scheduled tweets, then I have to spend an entire other afternoon refreshing the buffer kind of tweets, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle. If you ever don't see me posting anything on Twitter for a couple of days, it's because my buffer ran out. And if you ever see me posting consistently, it's because at some point I spent an afternoon scheduling a bunch of tweets and thinking about what could be good for tweeting, which never happens. I'm so bad at it. Cool Kid, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I mean, those bars are healthier compared to if you've been eating pancakes for breakfast. Oh, absolutely. But I mean, some people think that they're exchanging, like, that they're saying like, oh, I'm going to switch to cereal bars instead of eating, I don't know, this hard candy, right? And maybe if you were eating one hard candy and you compare it to a cereal bar, you're actually eating more energy that you're not gonna use with a cereal bar than if you just gave yourself one hard candy to crave off that sweet tooth. You know what I mean? But it is overall healthier. Overall, candy bars are pretty deceiving. A small candy bar will not fill you up in the slightest, but has the same amount of calories as a full lunch meal. That's what I mean! That's what I mean! They're great for like hiking and stuff like that, and for like taking to the gym. Anything where you know you're gonna need those extra calories to like use the energy up. But if you don't need it, you're gonna think that you're consuming a lot less than you actually are. Sammy, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing good. Oh, am I that far below on the chat? It was not updating properly for me on the YouTubes. That was deceiving. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit faster then, because I was going slowly because I thought that I was keeping a good rate of chat to chatting out loud, but I wasn't. Your name is Nethernuts from now. I'm sorry. It has been for a long time. My brain short-circuited. I read your entire name instead of just saying Nether like I normally do. We're sending them to private users as far as I could tell. 900 to private, 900 of them to individuals on one day. Isn't that too much of a coincidence? Was there a gigantic sale or something? I thought it was still September. How did you skip an entire month? Sammy, are you okay? Did you slip it off? I sent most of my emails with Nether Nuts And then one day you're gonna sign a very professional email and you're going to regret that. October kind of zoomed. As I was saying before, I have no idea what my October was. Some moments felt like they were rushing by. Some moments felt like they were not happening, that they were just not going forward. Time was standing still. But now, actually, now that I've seen my family, I'm very happy that I saw them, and I'm not feeling anxious anymore. Also, they brought me the puppet pets that I had asked them for, and I swear this is one of the best purchases I've done in the last few years. This is going to save me of so many nail clippers. So far this year, by fidgeting, I have broken one nail clipper and one hair clip. Now that I have these little fidget puppet pets, I can already feel that this is game changer for my fidgeting needs. Honestly, whoever thought about the idea of eating tons of sugar for breakfast is a distinct villain who liked money. Crumpets, in my country, we only eat sweet stuff for breakfast. It's so rare to find someone who eats salty, savory stuff for breakfast. I cannot even think of eating something for breakfast that will not be sweet or at the very least neutral. Got like 19 pounds of candy, bro. I wish I had 19 pounds of candy, but I kind of don't, because if I did, I would be eating it all the time instead of just for cravings. Like 3 times? Did I say hello to you like 3 times? Sorry. Well, enjoy it. Delphin, welcome, hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Torn Card, welcome, hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'm here stuck in a game for 2 hours and decided to give up for the night. That's okay. By the time you grab it next time, probably you're gonna get through that part without a single struggle. Because that's how it happens. Do you know why that happens, you guys? It happens because, like, your brain... it stays processing whatever was stumping you. I hope you didn't hear that card. That was very loud. When you get stuck on a game and you're trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, and you eventually stop, your brain keeps processing whatever was stumping you on the background without you noticing. And then when you approach it the next time, you actually are coming at it with a lot of mental work and a lot of mental preparation to go into it. So you normally don't struggle with it at all the second time when you give it a rest. Did you get a lot of candy yesterday? Sammy, no, I didn't, because we don't celebrate Halloween at all. It was a normal day with absolutely nothing special going on for me, except maybe getting in contact with someone who will fix the water tank. That's the most exciting thing that happened. Of course, the stream, finishing a game, but real life stuff? Absolutely nothing special about Halloween for me. 2022 is almost over. No, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Enjoy the last 2 months. We have to live in the moment. We have to enjoy the time we have. Typical snakes needing temps about 20. Yeah. What about it? Huh? Wanna square up? Huh? Fight me. 24 is the best temperature. Fight me on that. I will die on this hill. My perfect is 77 degrees freedom. Let me check. 77 Fahrenheit to Celsius. How much is that? 25 Celsius. That is very good. That is a very good temp. That is the perfect temp. As I was saying, 24 degrees is perfect. 25 is like right there. So yeah, I agree with you, Tibbs. I agree. 77 Fahrenheit is the perfect temperature. I like chilly 20 indoors or 10 outdoors. Oh, no. No. That is a bit too chilly. It's not terrible. Like, I can totally deal with 20, but it's not the best. It's not the best. I wonder how snakes can go around 30 degrees with constant thunderstorms. I'm not a big fan of heat with thunderstorms because that means you probably have humidity over the roof. And like, heat is all nice and dandy. I love heat and hot weather, but when it's humid, oh, that sucks. Oh, that is the worst. Oh, hi, Ellie. Good evening for me. Good evening for you, Torn Card. Good evening. Hope you're having a good one. Gaming laptop fun start? Nah. There's so many other things that are more important. You need to overcomplicate everything you want to do. Your need to overcomplicate everything you want to do amuses me. Good! At least it amuses one of us. At least one of us can enjoy it. My stupid brain. I swear it's a pain in the freaking tail, man. Make one of your hands a snake tail puppet. That would be so cute! Wait, that would be adorable! I would love that! Make a PVC frame box. I could! At one point, I made myself a PVC set of... what were they called? Soft lights? Soft boxes for lights. Light boxes. Maybe? I don't remember the actual term, but like, you know how actual photographers, people with proper education in photography, have these huge boxes that are like a tripod and then a black box with a sort of like semi-transparent white side that they have a light and they use that to illuminate their subject properly before they take a picture and whatever. I was like, I cannot afford that. But you know what I may be able to afford? A bunch of PVC! And you know what that means? That means I can spend a few days sawing and then filing and then gluing and then... Not really gluing. Yeah, because the cardboard I glued. And then using aluminum foil and kitchen paper to make myself a DIY softbox. They were pretty good. I could still use them if my setup allowed for it. Unfortunately, my setup doesn't allow for that right now. But they were really useful. You can do a lot more than you think with just a little craftiness. And a very big desire to not spend money that you don't have. Actually, this year and beyond spent, maybe next year. What? What were you answering to that? I don't understand, Rancor, but it's okay. It's okay, I don't need to. Amalio Casar Kaifek, welcome. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Board Clips, Asuna Yuki, Cricket Gamer. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I wish I can come up with tweets. I barely have any ideas unless it's philosophical. Same. That's why I have to spend half an afternoon thinking about them. But Asuna, welcome! How are you doing? Kruka, how are you doing? Only you can make Twitter sound complicated. Well, not all of us can make a super banging up comic that is funny and charming in like a day. Leo, that's me pointing to you and saying, I don't have your talents. I need to actually spend half an afternoon thinking in order to have anything to post. Happy? I'm glad that you're happy, Board Clips. I'm glad to hear that. Honestly, no tweeting is pretty much the natural state of being. I've had an account for like 10 years and 95% of my tweets were made this year. I really wish that were me, bro. I wish that were me, but unfortunately, you know, part of trying to be a VTuber or a streamer or whatever is that you do have to make the effort of doing things you don't want to do, like for example having a presence on Twitter. Am I actually interested in that? No. That's why I don't even have a personal Twitter. But is it kind of part of the game, basically? Is it what you have to do if you want to remain in the game? Then yeah, kind of. I have to do the effort. As how sensitive? Well, you're doing great in your socials. Absolutely no, I'm not. But thank you. I'm only managing to maintain YouTube and Twitter. I have an Instagram account. I have a Twitch account. I have a Pixiv account. I even have a Tumblr account. But the only one that I'm managing to maintain is Twitter and YouTube. I know that some people pay subscription services where they post it on one place and then that automatically posts everywhere. And that sounds great, but I don't think I can afford the time to research it, nor the subscription method. I'm a very buy things that have a one lifetime license kind of person. Not so much a pay a subscription, get used to it, and then have to maintain it unless you want to sacrifice something you've gotten used to it kind of person. Nothing but rice doesn't make me full nowadays. You're saying that only rice makes you full nowadays? Or that everything else but rice makes you full nowadays? Bamboozled? I completely lost the context for that one, huh? Ellie being behind chat is also a natural state of being. Ah, yeah, the chat bamboozled me. Absolutely, it did. By the way, was there a specific topic you wanted to talk about or just a free chat? No, I don't have any topic today. I mean, we did have a bunch of topics that we were talking about yesterday, if you guys want to bring those up again, but I don't remember what they were. I remember that we talked about candies, for sure. And then we talked about like the possibility of playing GeoGuessr or trivia games of the Jackbox packs or Tetris. We talked about doing those. And then we talked about like, oh, when I open my memberships, what kind of streams could we do? But we don't need to go back to those topics. It's just a free chat. If you guys want to talk about any of those, we can. But also, it's not like I'm not gonna be directing the conversation in any way, shape, or form. Not today. Not on a free chat. Imagine 170 people chatting at the same time. Ellie would have a nightmare rushing through chat. Unfortunately, if that was the case, I would have to only read some messages. I read all of them. I would read all of them with my eyes, but not necessarily out loud, you know? It's Amazon. I think they might have sent them to us because they couldn't send them where they were meant to go, but otherwise that's just natural demand. But 900 on a day? If you were talking about something like food, everyone needs food, right? If you were talking about something like, I don't know, electronics, everyone uses electronics in nowadays, but not everyone exercises. And everyone who exercises doesn't necessarily do them on their own. Most people who exercise just go to a gym. Having like exercising equipment at home, that is actually kind of weird. Not weird, but like it's a minority of people. And to all of those, get them at the same time on the same day, that is weird. Albino snake? Where? Where? I don't see it. I'm not albino. You should definitely look at that short I posted on Discord. I think you'd really like at least one of the things in it. Which one? Which one? Let me check. Which one? Which one? Because there are many things posted all the time. And I do try to catch up with them very now and then. Oh, you mean the highlights? Wait, you mean the highlights? Probably not. Which one? Breaking nail clippers is nothing compared to wearing out socks a few pairs a month. Oh, it is when you break them because of your fidgeting instead of because of your using them for their actual, like, the intended use. I wouldn't be breaking them if I was using them as nail clipper. I broke them because I was using them as fidget toys. That's not what they are. With that kind of breakfast, I would have confused you with an American? What do you mean? Americans constantly eat salty and savory foods for breakfast. Bacon with eggs, breakfast burritos. Nothing disgusts me more mentally, spiritually, than the idea of having a breakfast burrito. Man, burrito is a lunch or a dinner. I cannot conceptually imagine a burrito during breakfast. That is a savory meal, that is a salty meal, and you have it on freaking lunch, okay? You have to have it for lunch or dinner. Also, no, actually there is one thing that disgusts me more, and it's Brazil. In one of the times that I spent in there, one of the times that I traveled there, I remember the hotel had fish in their breakfast, but not like a raw salmon. Because I've seen that in the US too. Like some people will be like, oh yeah, I'm having a salmon bagel for breakfast. Which you're also wrong for that, but it's not that weird. But like I legitimately saw cooked fish with like onion and vegetables and stuff like that for breakfast. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you having lunch for breakfast? Why are you having lunch? I don't know, I can't. It has to be like a toast with neutral cream cheese or with jam for me or something like that. I remember when I was rushing through the chat? I forgot that really quickly, huh? Looking at my tweet history, I made an account in 2012, so did 50 tweets a month for the last 3 years, and there were multiple years I did not tweet at all. 2022, I am at the rate of 300 and 400? Holy shit. Wait, how do you see that, by the way? I don't think I know how to read analytics on Twitter. That's how much I care about Twitter. Is there a way to read analytics in there? Not that I'm any good at data analysis anyways. It's another struggle that I have to deal with. I don't want to admit it, but I was stuck in a cave when I suddenly appeared at the new area in Genshin without making through the main quest. I know nothing about Genshin, so I don't know why you struggle to admit that. Is that bad? 25 Celsius? That's boiling hot. No, that is warm. That is deliciously warm. What are you talking about? About 20. You can't survive in space. I am a 17 degrees boy. I don't think 17 is nice. I don't think 17 is nice. I think 17 is like bearable, survivable, but I don't think it's nice. 20 is plenty enough? No. 24. 24! 24! I want to unlock all the Halloween costumes in 100% orange juice, but I work too many days. I am so sad to hear that. How long will the event last? How long will the event last? This year, I've been so busy with all the stuff that I was doing and with my family coming and all that stuff that I legitimately... Oh! Talk to Ellie has the short. You're talking about the fidget toys on the shorts. I'm gonna watch it later. By later, I mean maybe when I catch up with the chat or maybe after stream. But I love watching fidget toys in videos, even though I can't really buy them. I really freaking love it. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this year I'm missing out on so many Halloween events. Because who has the time to play all of those? Who has the time? I recommended Ellie to get a movable tablet that can come out of a streaming room and have your PC connect to any socket. A movable table. But then, I don't know, that sounds insanely difficult to have, like, to plan for in a room and, like, to set up. That sounds, like, very annoying to set up. Well, see you later, Ellie. Susan doesn't let me say anything. Fuck. Why does that keep happening? Leo, I'm so sorry. I swear I don't know why that happens. I try my best. I don't know why. I don't know why. It specifically has something against you. You know what they say, limitation is a matter of creativity. In this case, the lack of money. Exactly. Bro, one time I made myself a gimbal with PVCs. Was it perfect? No. Was it half as good as a gimbal? Also no. It was less than half as good as a gimbal. It was probably a quarter of a gimbal, as far as quality gives, but it was better than nothing. And you know what? I count that as a net win. Ellie's tale is 3 minutes long. There is a chance she can buy her PC and be in the kitchen for the stream at the same time with a tailcam if the house is compact enough. But why would you want a tailcam? What's the point of that? What is the point? You can build a lot of camera equipment. I have made tripods and steady handles. Exactly! Steady handles, like a gimbal thingy. Yeah. I absolutely have. It's something you can totally do. Really what? Wait, Leo, I missed out the context. By the way, Ellie, I think it's about time you should have like a cute mascot creature. I have him. I have Fitty. He just doesn't like being on camera. I will get him used to it. I will get him used to it eventually. Doing well, just chilling and playing my games. I hope that you enjoy them. Last meow, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'm a sinner. I ate snakes. Stop doing that. Stop eating snake. Do you participate in No Not November or Non-Stop Not November? I honestly don't participate in neither. I don't believe in controlling yourself like that. But if I had to choose, I would rather do the second than the first. Yeah, no, I would rather do the second than the first. That one is pretty obvious. Yeah, I mean, I don't participate in either, but if I were to, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna pretend. You don't need to make banger tweets to be able to tweet. I get it. You want to have your Twitter be professional, but tweeting is about just leaving something there to share anything. Bruh, no, I know, but I always get so nervous about everything. I always get very, very nervous about like having bad and interesting things, I guess. You said you wanted us to talk about our favorite candy. Sure, I would love you guys talking about your favorite candies. I would. Especially because I'm not gonna know any of them. I am not going to know any of them at all. I've never seen it. I must research now. What do you mean never seen it? I didn't talk about it. Did I talk about it? I was thinking about eating the spiciest instant noodles I can. To follow a group of VTuber podcasts is the spiciest noodles, but I chickened out and went with the second spiciest. You're already doing much more than I would. You don't need to eat something spicy if you don't want to, but it's gonna net you some positive changes. It's probably gonna help you build your resistance. It's in Talk to Elyssia. Oh yeah, the fidget. I found it eventually. Hope you're having a lovely day, Ellie. Welcome, Sylvie. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Axa, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hi, guys. Breakfast. I can't imagine breakfast without bakery bread. Okay, see, bread is something that can go with breakfast, but as long as you have something neutral on it. All my online things are a wasteland now, but once I'm finishing with this project, I promise I will start tweeting and doing YouTube stuffs again. Yeah, I know, it's really hard to maintain. It's really hard to maintain those kind of things. Unless you're like specifically dedicating your entire time to it, man, it's really hard. You can't force me to log any kind of food at any time of day or year. No. Some things just feel wrong to eat at specific times. Like people who eat pizza for breakfast. I know you guys, I know some of you guys do. Don't get me wrong, but you are weird. Don't get me wrong, but you are definitely wrong. Pizza is not a breakfast thing. It's a lunch or a dinner. I have very strong opinions about what I want for breakfast. The only thing I managed to eat that was salty for breakfast was... Actually, I have two things. A, salmon. The reason is it was a buffet that was free to grab anything on it, and they have salmon at breakfast, and I was like, you know what? Salmon is very expensive. I'm not going to let this chance slip away just because I feel disgusted about the idea of eating it for breakfast. I'll have to get used to it because this is salmon and it's already prepaid for in the buffet, and I paid a lot less than I will consuming salmon. So that's one thing. And then another thing is when I was in the States, I ate tater tots for breakfast once. And I think it's because that was my first time eating tater tots. And I was like, whoa, this is really delicious. I guess that kind of like overrode my need to have something sweet at breakfast. And I have a good memory of it. But other than that, I cannot imagine having anything salty for breakfast. Brazilian street food is a curse? I don't know. Brazilian street food has cocadas. I really like cocadas. I will eat what I want no matter what time of day it is. I will eat cereal in the afternoon or ice cream in winter and nobody will stop me. You're right, I will not stop you, but I will say that you're wrong. I will not stop you, but I will look the other way and point at you like, wow, that guy's weird. There's one thing that disgusts me. It's Brazil. At least 2022 before canceled. Don't take my words out of context. Defamation. You are being fraudulent. Sweet breakfast isn't bad, but I feel like it does need a protein source to have a chance to carry you for a while. You know, there's never been a problem to me, except for one time in my life. There was one time in my life in which I couldn't make it to lunch after breakfast. But I just added a little bit of peanut butter mixed in with honey so that it would be sweet. And it was very well enough to carry me through breakfast. That's what you mean, right? Because I think peanut butter has protein. So I still needed to make it sweet though. Japanese people also are weird like that, where they're refusing to accept sweet meals as lunch. I can have sort of like sweet-ish meals, but they have to be like savory sweet. It can't be just sweet. Like cake as lunch is a no-no, right? Linked some cursed Brazilian food. Where? On Talk to Ellie? Oh, the pizzas! Brazilian pizza is so freaking weird. Brazilian pizza is a mistake. Brazilian pizza is a mistake. The new Twitter design is a little bit more difficult to find. More Creator Studio analytics. I mean, I'm gonna navigate to there right now just to leave it there. More Creator Studio analytics. Oh, look at that. It does have an analytics page. I'm not gonna look at it right now because I don't have the brain power to do talking and trying to do data analysis at the same time. Well, you really are very behind with the chat. Sorry. 24 is scorching hot. It's not. It's deliciously warm. I'll have a bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast, but besides that, I'm not really a fan of breakfast food. Bacon, egg, and cheese sounds like a meal for lunch. What do you mean it's breakfast? I tried to get the Hatsune Miku costume in Fall Guys. I lasted playing to get it a whole afternoon, and you get the costume at rank 100, so yeah. Sometimes it's not worth the effort. Honestly, sometimes it's just not worth the effort. The Halloween event in 100% orange juice ends in 20 days. Well, 20 days is quite a bit. 20 days is quite a bit. Axa, welcome, hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Can I vent my feelings out? It depends, it depends. If it's very disruptive, if it's very, like Tiberian was saying, if it's very disruptive, if it's very heavy, this is really not the place. But if you're just like annoyed at something and you just wanna like be mad, that's okay. But if it's something that's gonna be very heavy, you probably want to have like a close-knit support system for that. Cooking with the tail stream? I already have thrown entire dishes to the ground out of clumsiness when using 2 hands. Do you really want to see what happens if I use just my tail? Think about it. Think about what you're saying. I have thrown a pizza into the ground. I have missed an entire teriyaki rice chicken into the floor. Do you want me to be cooking with only one tail? Do you want to know how dangerous a knife can get? I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. Disregard my silence, my sudden silence. It's totally not me noticing that I hadn't opened one of the programs that I normally have for streaming. Nothing happened. Nothing is weird, and everything's normal. Let's keep going. You're so relatable. I'm glad that you find me relatable, but at the same time kind of sad. Because I don't think that any of the things I'm saying are very nice to relate to. My favorite candy is the Zero Bar. It's like a Snickers with white chocolate. Snickers with white chocolate? Wait, Zero Bar. How does this look like? Show me. Show me a Zero Bar, Google. Show me the inside of the bar. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. If we had this stream literally like a month ago, I would have been able to ask my family to bring me one of these or two so that I could try it. Oh no, there's an Oreo version? Oh, this looks really good. Fuck, why didn't we have this stock before? I'm sad now. Starlight Mint, I guess? I don't like mint, so I'm not gonna Google that one. But I've not really heard of Starlight even as a brand. I'm not really a candy person. There is one polished candy that I can recommend or even recall the taste of, and it's a whole type of candy named Ooh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this one. Krolka? It's basically a bar of toffee. That sounds good. Oh, that looks, based on the design of the packaging and everything and the color, I think it looks like it would be literally just dulce de leche. It literally looks like it would taste like dulce de leche. I would trust this. I would trust this with my life. I would eat one of these without even considering it. This looks like dulce de leche. Yeah. Indeed. I think maybe it is. Like, different names for the same thing. Happens constantly. Some people like them chewy. I prefer the dry ones. What is wrong with pizza for breakfast? It's wrong! Yesterday's pizza is breakfast of champions. And yes, I am weird. What else is new? How can you eat a meal for breakfast? Like, here's the thing. I see breakfast as something completely different from lunch or dinner. So when you give me a food that I would have at lunch or dinner for breakfast, it's like it feels wrong. It just feels wrong. I'm going to buy a breakfast pizza just to trigger Liz. Just do it away from me. Don't shove it in my face. Don't shove it in my face. Bacon egg biscuit. What is this? Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. This is lunch. This is lunch. Ingredients: biscuit, folded egg, processed American cheese, applewood smoked bacon, salted butter, clarified butter. All of that is not something that I want in my breakfast at all. For you see, wait, I wake up at 1 p.m. Okay, if you wake up at 1 p.m., you're waking up for lunch, bro. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That is lunch. Lord Fina, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I honestly don't really even eat breakfast anymore. Depending on when you wake up, that could be fine or bad. You should really try to eat breakfast, even if it's just to make sure that you're starting off your day hydrated. You should have at least something that's very hydrating, like a tea or a smoothie. At the very least, hydration. I just got a puppy back to its family, then followed them until a couple was ogling the puppy too much, so I had to throw a bin at them to get the pup away from them, and the dog gave me a gem. This was in a game. I would assume, because if a dog gave you a gem in real life, you keep that dog. That dog is good at finding treasures. You keep it. Ooh, peanut butter. You know, I'm not a big fan of peanut butter. I need to mix it with like sweet stuff. I have a friend who is from Brazil and he agrees that Brazil is a mistake. I'm not saying Brazil is a mistake. I'm saying Brazilian pizza can be a mistake. You are deliciously warm. 24 degrees is deliciously warm. Bacon, egg, and cheese is literally a national breakfast meal. No, it's a lunch. Stop it. John, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Actually, I want to say your full name. John Axe, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Because I think there might be a couple of Johns. So, what about chocolate pizza? Chocolate pizza can be acceptable depending on how the dough was made. Because if you do the dough without a lot of salt and you make it so that it's a neutral flavor, then the chocolate pizza is just a dessert. But if you have like salty pizza dough with chocolate, disgusting. 30th Century Homer, welcome. It's been a bit. Abiaton, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you guys are having a good day. Tail is the strongest muscle, but it's still one muscle. I would make so many risky movements. I would end up cutting myself. Now I do. No, you don't. You don't want to know what happens if I'm cooking with just my tail. I need full support. I am clumsy with 2 hands. Now imagine me with my tail. Sounds like a skill issue. It is a skill issue, so what? Also Ellie, disregard my silence. There won't be any silence if Ellie gives us tinnitus. I don't intend to. I'm sorry if I do. Zero birds are hard to find even in the US. Oh, bummer. That is such a bummer because it looks great. It looks so good. Now I'm doubly sad. No, I'm even twice as sad. Sounds like Ellie already lost. That's how I'm gonna choose to pronounce it today. Alfarius, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I need to download some streams to my mobile so I have something to watch on the way to work tomorrow. Pronounce it as Kruvka. Kruvka. Kruvka? Is that closer? Is that closer? Kruvka? Hopefully. I could just Google it. I could just Google it. Asherman, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, Alfarius, I'll throw a second hello in there. Hi, Alfarius. A third one. A fourth one. Hi, Alfarius. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Starlight Mint isn't a brand. It's a hard candy dish with stripes like a candy cane. In fact, it's pretty much just a candy cane in a different form. Oh, I have tried a candy cane. I didn't like it because I don't like mint. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was expecting it to be sweet and just that, not minty fresh. I did not enjoy the surprise. Krivka means tiny cow. Okay, I'm gonna Google it. I need to see. I need to see how the Google lady pronounces it. Yo, Google, how do you do this? You go to Google Translate directly, right? Translate. And then if I paste this...
Krówka.
Krówka. Okay. That wasn't bad then. I had gotten it pretty much right.
Krówka.
Krówka. Yeah. Yeah. I was saying it right the second time, not the first one. You can do that if need be. You can do, I can do what? You literally can't buy one for lunch. It's served at breakfast only. No! I am about to throw hands with the entity known as breakfast. What was it called? What was it called? As bacon, egg, cheese, biscuit breakfast. I'm about to throw hands against a freaking breakfast as a conceptual meal. Breakfast is overrated? Maybe. Honestly, I'm not gonna pretend to be on a high horse about it, because I'm not a nutritionist. Maybe it is overrated. Maybe it's not, but I don't have the knowledge to tell you that. Why is YouTube not letting me get my pizza opinions out there? Like, pizza is good in the morning and it's better cold. Why isn't it letting you? I don't know. Susan hates me. Susan hates me and you guys specifically. I wake up at like 6 or to 7 in the morning and drink tea. Okay, at least you're hydrating yourself earlier in the morning. That is important. Seems like Kelly's alone on her pizza hill. I'm fine. I'll die alone on this hill. I'm fine with that. You guys are the ones who are wrong. I have a Brazilian friend and he believes Brazil is a mistake. Everyone's saying that. I don't think so. I don't think so. They have so many nice things. Every country has so many nice things. It's important to keep looking at the positives and not just at the negatives. It's something that's very common to only look at your negatives, but you know what? There's always something positive. You just need to focus on that. Well, I have to go. Have fun, Alien Chad. Goodbye, Lil. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck with the OJ, costumes, with the Halloween event. I hope that you get them, or at least most of them. I hope that you're having a good day at work. I hope that... Espero que no te estén matando con el laburo. Muchas gracias por venir. Muchas gracias por estar acá. Thank you. Bye. Most people think it's final when they first see it. Most people think it's final when they first see it. Final. What are we talking about? What were we talking about? Final. Hello from Brazil! Welcome, Jonas. How are you doing? We were just talking about Brazilian pizza. What's your opinion on that, Jonas? What's your opinion on the typical pictures, meme pictures of Brazil making pizzas that have absolutely everything on them? What do you think about that? Reply to these 3 Musketeers or Skittles. Let me Google what 3 Musketeers is, because I've definitely had Skittles before, but I'm not sure I've seen 3 Musketeers. Let me Google that for a second. What is this? Well, I am getting specifically things about the movie, the 3 Musketeers, so I'm assuming I need to add candy. Candy. Okay, 3 Musketeers candy. What is it? Truffle crisp. That looks good. I would say 3 Musketeers instead of Skittles. Yeah. I would go with this. 3 Musketeers. 1000%. Skittles are good, but they're not like the best. I've had candy cane on my Christmas tree. It's like the same ones for 15 years. And if you like it, that is great. But don't give it to me, because I don't like mint. Some candy canes aren't mint, though most are. Wait, you can have some candy cane that is actually tasty? I would love that. Can a human marry a lamia? Jonas? Technically, yeah, absolutely, it's possible. Keep in mind, though, that humans live for a lot shorter than lamias. So that marriage would be very weird in the sense of one partner aging a lot faster than the other. If you die on a pizza hill, doesn't mean it's a lamia topping. Boo! There's a bad joke. Boo! No! Bad! You're right, my Brazilian friend is positive that he'll get out of Brazil sooner than later. I mean... Oh, now I understand that it's a joke. Now I understand that it's a joke. I mean that you have to look at your situation and try to find the positive stuff on it. You know, like that saying. Don't forget, guys, we should look at the bright side. Always look at the bright side of stuff, because there definitely must be one on most stuff. Obviously not on every single situation on Earth, but most of the times there is some bright side. If I were to keep the dog, I would keep the whole dog family, because I'm not taking a puppy away from its mama. Well, eventually they will drift apart on their own, though. They're not like humans in the sense of having that that lifelong bond. Hello everyone, welcome Ace Lovely, how are you doing? Glad to see you here today. Welcome, hi. Susan blocked my first message. I said you're one of the only people who says my name correctly the first time. Most mistake it as a final or mess up the pronunciation. Oh, Lord Finai? That's probably because English is not my first language. So every time that I approach a new name, I kind of like see if it looks like it would be English or if it looks like it would be pronounced with like different phonetic structures. And most of the times I don't get it. I would say most of the time I don't get it. But you know, sometimes it's nice when people say, "Hey, you pronounced my name right." And I'm like, "Hell yeah. Hell yeah." I've had rainbow candy canes. They are so tasty. That sounds good. Are they minty though? Are they minty? Oh no. I mean, these particular candy canes were purchased once and used every year to decorate the tree for 15 years. You ate a 15-year-old candy? Why? That sounds gross. I don't think that sounds like a good idea. Something has been on my mind. Was El Chavo del Ocho ever popular in Argentina? I was wondering if it was only a self-contained thing with Mexicans. It was definitely popular. It was definitely popular, and it was more popular than El Chapulín Colorado. Here's the thing. I don't know if that is different in Mexico or in other countries in general, but at least here, it was so much more popular. El Chavo del Ocho was so much more popular than El Chapulín that I legitimately thought El Chapulín was like a mini show inside of El Chavo del Ocho. I didn't know that they were different things for the longest time. I'm not joking. He's positive this is going to get out of Brazil. Yeah, but I mean, there's always something positive to figure out. There's always something positive to appreciate about the country. Messing out the pronunciation is a lot of fun, though. I keep clips of Japanese VTubers trying to read my name. Show me. It's cute. It's cute. When you see someone trying their best to pronounce your name, it's really cute. It's particularly fun when it's like, cause I'm thinking Japanese people would probably not have much of a struggle pronouncing most names in my country, if I really think about it. Because we have, in Spanish and Japanese have very similar, like, phonetic structures, if it makes sense. Who says anything about eating them? You said that you ate the candy cane, didn't you? Didn't you? Am I confused? Did I get confused? I thought you said that you had eaten one. I would also love to leave Brazil too, but I'm attending college here. But you must have things that you like about Brazil, though. I think those rainbow candy canes are tutti frutti. Oh, I would love one of those. I really like tutti frutti. Rainbow candy canes are not minty at all. I want to get one. I don't know when I will ever travel, but I would like to get one. Chespirito was popular in many Latin American states, even in South American states. I would be surprised if Ellie didn't know about El Chavo. Yeah. I definitely know about El Chavo. As I was saying though, El Chavo was way more popular than the Chapulín. That said, in my house it is fairly natural for sweets to lie around for a long time unused. That would never happen with me. If you're not having it in a week, a month at the very most, it's mine. I'm sorry, but it was just feeling lonely. It was feeling lonely and cold. It needed a little house inside of my stomach. El Chavo was way more popular than Chapulín, and El Chavo has a lot of references to El Chapulín. Also, maybe that's why I thought that it was a mini show inside of the show. Anytime any VTuber reads my name, they ask if they pronounce it right, while even I don't have a set way of pronouncing it. Oh, you don't? Interesting. So I could be calling you Retech. I could be calling you anything, and technically wouldn't be wrong. I do like Retech though. I like it more. Wait, the chat is free? Bet! Come with me, everyone. Takes chat. Okay, bye! Bye! The chat suddenly freaking disappears. The chat suddenly just flies away. They always mispronounce my name as starting with T. T? T. Oh, in Japanese. Yeah, it makes sense because in Spanish you would also read it T. In Spanish you would read it Tiberian. So that makes sense. Ellie, opinions on candy corn? Yes or no? There's only one correct answer. I'm about to surprise the fuck out of you. I've never had candy corn. I have no idea what it tastes like. What the frick is candy corn? I know that it looks like a traffic cone, kind of. And I know that there's some very cute D&D dice sets painted like candy corn. That's it. That's as far as my knowledge goes. No idea what candy corn is. Opinions on candy corn. They look cute. That's my opinion. Because the first translation between Japanese to another language was made by Portuguese, Spanish, and Italian merchants. Oh, interesting. The whole Romanji was done by missionaries of Latin origin language. But that still wouldn't explain why the language would be like developed that way, because both languages developed completely separately, right? Also, Dapper, did I say hello to you today, or did I just read your name and said bet and just not read your name at all? Did I? Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. El Chavo in Portuguese is Chaves. Shaves. Chave. I don't know how to read Portuguese. I'm really bad at pronouncing Portuguese. Have you ever seen those candy pumpkins? They're like candy corn, but shaped like little cute pumpkins. No, I don't think I have. Let me check. I'm gonna Google. If I Google candy pumpkins. Pumpkins. Oh, those are adorable. than the candy corns. Okay, want my opinion on candy corn? Not as cute as candy pumpkins. They are a little cuter. I would love to have one of these. I don't know how they taste like though. If they taste like pumpkin, I would love it. Posted one on Talk to Ellie. Posted one what? Wait. I forgot what we were talking about. That's pretty typical. Oh, whoa. Yeah. One of the streamers attempting a pronunciation. Oh, that is cute! That is adorable. That is adorable. And I completely understand the way of thinking about it. I understand the thought process that leads to that pronunciation. Chapulín in Portuguese is Chapulín Colorado. Absolutely not pronouncing that correctly because I do not know how to pronounce Portuguese. I'm a fake RG. I'm a fake RG. When people of my country talk to Brazilian people, they can communicate perfectly. When I try to, it's like speaking, I don't know, French. I legitimately struggle so hard. I don't understand why. I missed up a gene or something. I think it has fake vanilla flavor. Okay. Fake vanilla flavor can be good or bad depending on how intense the plastic flavor is. Sometimes it's very plasticky. I don't know what candy corn is either, to be honest. Same. Let's high five. Then never try candy corn, Ellie. Save yourself the horror. So the only right opinion in your case would be that it's disgusting. Now I really want to try it. I'm feeling combative. I'm wondering if I would have to say that you're wrong. To be fair, Japanese people mispronouncing are a lot cuter than others due to how the language works. I enjoy those, but you have no idea how tired I am of hearing EN's rancorn or ranker snap. I understand why they would say snap though, but rancorn? That's weird. But snap, I understand because if you were trying to pronounce SNP and not as letters, how would you say that? Znp? Znp? Sneep. I would probably go for snip instead of snap, but I would rather just say SNP. It definitely doesn't look like something that is made to be pronounced as one word. Tiberian is a Latin name, so it should be pronounced as in classical Latin. It is? I had no idea. Candy corn is disappointing and has the texture of wax. Don't think I've ever tried anything that had a texture like wax. Oh, except does the Harry Potter all flavored beans, do those count as waxy? That's something that I've tried. Does not help that my IRL surname is fairly long and extremely commonly mispronounced. I would say that I like to try, but I don't want you to dox your own name, so let's not. You didn't say hello. Feelings hurt, soul shattered. I thought we had something special. Explodes. I'm so sorry. Let me put you back together with a little bit of glue. I don't have the transparent one. I only have the white one, so it's gonna look a little bit weird. But you know, I think you're gonna survive, and that's what matters. Shocker, mind blown, absolutely got bamboozled. Who would have thought this hermit snake that doesn't go out often hasn't tried foreign product? It's not my fault that they don't sell them here. It's not my fault that I can't get them. I am actually a fan of trying foreign things. The things that I have managed to try so far. I have tried Reese's Pieces. I have tried beef jerky. I have tried I have tried marshmallows that had a liquidy gummy filling inside. That is not something that we do here. In fact, marshmallows are really hard to find here. It's not something that we really have as like a national thing, I would say. My Japanese teacher back at university actually gave up on it and just talked to me by my first name. Hey, what works. Maybe he doesn't need it. Maybe he doesn't need to pronounce your entire last name. Especially because importing is impossible. Yeah. Okay, so you completed the phrase for me before I got offended. Yeah, who would have thought that you didn't try foreign products? Especially because importing is impossible. Yep, indeed. It's not my fault. I do try. Oh, I have tried Poki, I guess. I have tried Poki. And I have tried mochi. Like pre-store-bought mochi. And I think I can stop counting. I really think I can stop counting by now. Simp was very hilarious and not even inaccurate. Rancor simp. That's something that I would feel very bad about calling you. I never tried it. What did you never try? Candy corn. Lower pace. Elyssia senpai, what is your opinion about Neapolitan ice cream? Since I don't like chocolate ice cream, I haven't tried it. But I like strawberry and I like vanilla. So if you like chocolate, I don't see why you wouldn't like it, Neapolitan. But I personally don't like chocolate ice cream. Candy corn is very sweet and mushy. But what flavor is it? Is it vanilla like you were saying before? SNP is my clan tag back from 2003. So it is supposed to be read as letters. It is supposed to be read SNP. Tiberian means of Tiberium. Tiberium is a mineral minted in Command & Conquer for money. Oh, so that's where you took it. That's where you took it from. I do not think it would be too much of a problem if you want to try. I had my full name on Twitter description until like a week ago. If you want to try, if you want, but don't post it here. Post it on Discord. Post it on the Discord. Just a little bit, an extra layer of separation. Saliva and duct tape, that's enough. Yeah, a little bit of duct tape. Again, not necessarily the transparent one. But you know, you'll survive. That's what matters. Fiend is your name. Is your name based on the river or the emperor? Tiberian comes from the river Tiber. Okay, so it comes from the river, then named after the river in a game, then you took it from the game. The Brotherhood has it named after the emperor, not the river. Okay, we are just talking about this word, and I know nothing about it. Tiberian should open a company in candy corn store and he would be rich. I mean, there's a bunch of companies that sell candy corn, probably, right? In universe, Tiberium was first discovered near the Tiber River, hence the name. So yeah, you definitely... Okay, so the game named it after a river, and then you named it after a game. Most streamers, even English, who try to pronounce my name, sound like they're having a stroke, so I just go by Rexy now. Rexillor Light? Is Rexillor Light not how you're supposed to pronounce it? I do say Rexy most often because it's easier, but am I pronouncing it wrong? Rexillor Light, right? That's fine. That Tiberius lore must be from the newer games. I didn't even know that you took it from that game, but I should have known because I think your profile picture is also from Command & Conquer, right? Kane is the best villain of Command & Conquer. I haven't played it, so I don't know. I know in Universe Nod calls it Tiberium after Emperor Tiberius. Oh, posted it. I'm back. What did I miss? We're talking about stuff, as always, as per usual. Elyssia, how do I say candy corn in Spanish? I don't know, because we don't have it. We don't have it in this country, so I guess... Dulce caramelo de choclo? Caramelo de choclo or caramelo de... I forget how other countries call choclo or how other areas, because I think even in my country there's different ways of saying the word choclo, the word corn. Dulce de maíz, maíz. Okay, quizá dulce de maíz. Yeah, dulce de maíz debería más o menos ser la traducción. Parecido. Again, we don't have it, so we don't necessarily have a name for it. Rancor, I absolutely cannot read that name. I absolutely cannot read the name. Also, Reset, should I play this clip right now? I don't have it on screen though. But I don't think I want to because it has sensitive issues, sensitive visuals. But that is okay. My best attempt. Here goes. Mielksialowski. Mielksialowski. I'm hoping against all hope that it wasn't horrible. I'm hoping against all hope that it wasn't like super butchery. I stole my online nickname fully. I use Rankle Hellgringer. Rancor is from Star Wars, and Hellgrinder from Airgun. Hellgringer or Hellgrinder? Or kind of butchery? Oh no! I'm sorry. You pronounced it correctly, Ellie. Thank you. Oh, nice. Yay. Rexy, not the other one. Not Rancor's name. I'm sorry. It was decent enough for an unpolished person. It was fairly understandable what you were trying to say. I swear I did my best. I swear I was trying. Look at it this way. Try to pronounce the name Girimekala. Many people can't pronounce this, and even though Rexler Light is more comprehensive, many letters in a name confuse people. Well, if it is a long name, like Girimekala, you do have to read it in silence for yourself for a minute, then you say it out loud. But I think it's less about the amount of letters in total, and it's more about if you have plenty of vowels. Because if you have consonants right next to each other, that's where it starts getting complicated. It's a core to pronounce, so I'll stick to Rexy. I wouldn't say that it's a core, but you know, like friends and friendly people, friendly interactions. You normally want to like give a nickname to people who have long names. It's not just for comfort. It's also about it feeling more casual. You know, saying the entire name can sometimes feel very formal. Watch after stream? Okay. I have the most unrealistic last name, so which one is it? If you feel like doxing your name, it's okay if you don't. Actually, I would encourage you not to. But if you will, do it on the Discord. No, don't do it here. Don't do it here. Rex is king in Latin, is it? I guess it makes sense because in Spanish it's rey, so it makes sense. Patreon by default shows me my name and surname, at least did. I think it changed a few years back. Followed a creator and got congratulated on my legendary name. Is it legendary in the sense that it comes from folklore, or legendary in the sense that, wow, that is a difficult name, definitely to pronounce. Oh look, a demon in my basement. Hey, come on, I wasn't that bad. I wasn't that bad. You would die reading my last name? Probably. I probably would. Rancor's Nape. I'm not gonna lie. I do think it would be kind of funny if somebody looked at Rancor SNP and went Snape. It would be very telling, you know? You did fail the first time trying to pronounce it, even though you read it in silence. I did. Wait, what? I failed? No. Girimekala. What are you talking about? There's no way I failed at that. Roll it back. Roll the clip. There's no way I failed. Next time a Romance language speaker whines about how hard English is to learn, I'm going to force him to learn a Slavic language. It doesn't take away from the fact that English is hard. It doesn't take away. Yeah, there are languages that are harder, but it's hard. Can I still call you E? Yeah, sure. E. That would be fine. I wouldn't mind it. I accept any nicknames. Can I start calling you E? If you want to, yeah. I actually, and I might be in the minority here. This might be weird of me, but I actually find it kind of cute when people choose just the first letter of a name as a nickname. It feels very, I don't know, like something personal, even though it's very impersonal. It feels like you're so close to that person, or like you appreciate them so much that just one letter is enough to know that they're talking about you. I don't know. I don't know if it makes any sense, but we all know that my brain doesn't make any sense ever. So who's surprised about it? Personally, I just think it's very cute. Elyssia, do you have any favorite Argentinian food? Locro! Locro! 100%! Locro y mondongo. Mondongo y locro, mondongo y locro. Very good. Very tasty. I only have them every now and then because the people only make them for like national occasions, national holidays. But yeah, I would definitely say that locro and mondongo. They literally went ahead to call it a legendary name. Well, it is a very nice looking name, and even though I didn't pronounce it properly, I'm sure it sounds really freaking cool. You had to do a double take because you got confused? Well, that's because I'm dumb. English is hard because of the rules. I would say English is hard because it has no pronunciation consistency. So you have to learn every word by itself. You can't just learn a rule of how to pronounce something and then have it get maintained throughout words. Like, once you learn the rule in other languages, you're good to go. But in English, every word has, like, it's free for all. Every word you have to, like, take a guess at how it's going to be pronounced. Squared is a coded last name, so I've been looking for other alternatives. Possibly Japanese, which is actually Shikakui. But is that your last name? No, because you're saying that it would be coded as well. Some people complain like English isn't the hardest language. Is the hardest language ever to learn though? It's for someone who has the option of learning languages that are closer to them, like. Here's the thing, when a Romance speaker complains, it's because they could be learning another Romance language in half the time. So you have to understand that the perception that it's hard, it's also because of the comparison between, like, I know that I could be learning 2 languages, maybe 3, in the time that it's gonna take me to learn English. You know what I mean? English is easy if you already speak some Germanic languages. Yeah, those are the differences. What other languages you speak very much change your perception. English isn't the hardest, it's just frustrating. No, absolutely. Chinese would be the hardest for me, I think, because of the tonal, because of how important tonal shifts are for meanings. Right? Isn't it? I'm very much looking forward to teaching English to Japanese people. Oh, I hope you can! It would be really cool. EN is your new nickname now. That would make me feel like you're okay. So that would be less interesting because that's less cute because EN just sounds like English. It doesn't sound like me. It sounds like English. Locro? Yeah, locro. Loco? No, locro con R. Locro. L-O-C-R-O. Como la primera vez que lo escribiste. Locro. I was joking, but that was awfully deep that I feel bad if I back out now. Well, you can back out. It would be fine. It would be fine. Less looking forward to getting up 5 a.m. every day to have the time that is good for them and not colliding with my work. But yeah, sounds like fun. Hey, maybe you'll find after a little while that the schedule works better for you. You never know. You never know. As long as you try to change the rest of your schedule so that you can sleep at least 7 hours. That is important. Joshua Neely, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good afternoon. Welcome. Imagine someone whose first name starts with an A and you start calling him or her A. Yeah. We do that, like Big A. Yeah, I would definitely be like call someone. Let's imagine they had someone called Annie or Amanda or more names with A. More names with A. Allison. Imagine that you had a friend called Amanda. Would you rather call him like Amanda the entire time, Mandy, which sounds like an entirely different name, or A, like? Hey, I'm going to the market, A. Do you want something? I just think it sounds really cute. I just think it gives you that feeling of closeness. Every word is a question of if it's being pronounced like a Romance language or a Germanic language. Yeah, that's something that happens a lot. I mean, pronounce A like ah. Oh, like ah. It will be fine. It would be fine still. It would be slightly weirder. It would be slightly weirder, but yeah. Or Greek. Are there a lot of English pronunciations that are like Greek? Because I don't know much about Greek actually, which is kind of disappointing as someone whose entire heritage, as far as my entire species coming from Greek mythology. But it's still, you know, it's still not my fault that I was born not in Greece. It just makes me sad. Just makes me sad. That's why kids are so much more efficient at learning languages. They do not concern themselves with stupid stuff like comparisons. They just accept the words as what they are. They're also like in that time of their life, they are literally built to absorb as much knowledge as they can. Like, their brain is still absorbing at a ridiculous rate. I'm learning Russian and it sucks so much since the rules for it to sound well are hard. I know that you can do it though. Alfarius, I believe in you. You can totally put it off. I trust you. Loco que loco. Ha 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 ha. That was the worst joke that you guys have said today. And possibly in the last week. And possibly in the last month. So congrats, Crumpets! Chinese is literally impossible for me to learn. Polish languages don't really care about for accents much. I am absolutely accent deaf. I do not hear any stress in words, none. Oh yeah, that's another issue. Like, when you have like your native language that has something specifically that you haven't grown used to listening for, like I'm personally struggling with vowels very often. When someone says like, oh, you're pronouncing hummus wrong, it's like they say it and it sounds exactly the same for me. It's like, what are you talking about? I'm saying it the exact same way as you. But for people who are more used to it, it sounds different. But in my case, it doesn't. Because vowels in Spanish are very consistent. Especially vowels are very consistent. Same for Japanese people at certain age. Some sounds become impossible to pronounce. I mean, yeah, it's just if you get way too used to listening for something, or if your tongue gets too used to saying and doing specific motions, like that's just at some point it becomes impossible for you to retrain that. I got called a diminutive version of my name and my sister was mad, lol. She said it's insulting that I'm being treated as a baby. But it's something that comes from a place of love and care and friendship. That's not something to get mad at. That is something that just happens because it's nice, because you have a good bond. There aren't a whole lot, but it's still one of the major contributors to English vocabulary. Greek, right? Interesting. Game Goblin, welcome! Hi, how are you doing? It's the first time I've seen you here, so welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. And I hope you're having a good afternoon as well. I hope you're having a good day. Do lamia lay eggs or live birth? If it's eggs, you can start making lamia as part of Argentinian culture. We've had this question a couple of times in the stream. We actually, at least in my species, I'm not gonna say that every lamia species out there is the same, but at least in my species, we don't have egg laying. Not for childbirth, at least. Young children naturally learn languages better than adults do. Yeah, they're still absorbing language. They're still absorbing knowledge in general, like crazy. The people that call me like that were a male furry of ambiguous sexuality, 2 male friends and 2 female friends. But it's still friends, right? So as far as friends go, it's like a thing that you do to show your friendship. Elyssia, Portuguese is very crazy sometimes. For example, carteira, desk, carteira, wallet, and carteira, postwoman. I understand carteira as wallet and carteira as postwoman because we have cartera and cartera, so we have the exact same thing. But desk? Cartera as desk? Why? What sense does that make? I do not understand it. If you consider that the first language is also a foreign language to a Chile, yes. To a child! To a child! I was like, wait, how does Chile factor into all of this? If you consider that the first language is also a foreign language to a child, then yes. Yeah, absolutely. A rare neutral face Elyssia has appeared. You guys have to make extremely bad puns for me to actually have disappointed, like, written all across my expressions. Ellie, you okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just, yeah. I just read something quickly and wrong. I actually have a Japanese class in 2 hours. That's a hard language. Yeah, it is. It is. It's because of all the damn kanji. Mostly. And also the particles, I remember them being hard. But it's probably just because I didn't study with, like... I want to study with proper teachers. I think that's the only chance I have of learning languages properly. I had a friend at the university who studied, quote-unquote, Chinese, but he lived there a few years, and lecturers even used him as a native sometimes. And once on our way, he complained to me that he speaks so clearly, and yet the class doesn't hear it. Then proceeded to say the same thing twice to show me how clearly he pronounces it. Oh yeah, that moment when people are saying, like, listen to the difference. This versus this, and to you it sounds exactly the same. It freaking sucks, man. It really sucks. Once I was trying to pronounce someone who had an African name, and I was trying my goddamn hardest, and they were like, no, you're pronouncing this part wrong. And I was like, I swear to you, I'm trying to pronounce it the way you're saying it, but in the way that I hear it, it sounds like I am. But I'm sure that person could see my efforts. I am sure that person could see my efforts. Oh, thank you. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here, Game Goblin. I hope that you're enjoying it. Speaking of pronunciation, chore is not pronounced like that, Ellie. It's tall. I mean, depends. Are you trying to make me go British? A tall. I don't know. I like the idea of saying core, actually. It's not how it's pronounced at all. 1000% it is not how it's pronounced. But something inside of me wants to purposefully pronounce it core. A cartera de cartera está en la cartera. The male woman's wallet is on the student's desk. But why desk? That's what I don't get. For someone who is Chinese and is only decent in the language, I can't say if pronouncing the language is hard. It's memorizing the many letters that's worse. Oh yeah, that would be definitely worse. But the thing is that some people just literally cannot hear the difference. I don't know if I could. I honestly don't know if I would be able to. Don't tell that to me. I know that. Tell her. Do you want me to tell your sister that? Do you want me to write a very strongly worded letter to your sister? If you want me to, I will. Except don't ask me to, because that would be very weird. That would be very shy. What effect do you have in your mind when you read that sentence? Is it the Chilean accent? But it says Chile! It's a typo, and it said Chile. And it took me a second to realize that it was supposed to be child. It says Chile. Most of the kanji is a problem. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you have to memorize so many goddamn things, so many goddamn different symbols. Is that modal, or do you have to move your lips like that? I have to... When I really want to show my disappointment, I do have to specifically exaggerate my disappointment in my facial expression for the model to capture it. But yeah, it's me. It's me. I am disappointed, even if I'm having to exaggerate the disappointment a little bit. Hi Ellie, sorry I'm late. Welcome, Sario. Don't worry about it. Yasuko. Hi guys, how are you two doing? Hope you're having a good day. You mean like bitch and beach. Beach and bitch. I think I'm pronouncing them differently. I really do. If I am not, I apologize. But I genuinely think I am pronouncing them differently. Beach. Bitch. Is it? Is it different? I don't know. I sure hope so. A girl can dream. How are you doing, darling? I'm doing good, Yasuko. How are you doing? It's a chill day. It's a nice day. I spent the morning kind of rushing doing something, but at the same time, I wasn't like, this is a deadline, because nobody knew that I was gonna do it. I just scrapped that short, you know, and not necessarily post it if I wasn't convinced. So I wasn't super pressured, but I still wanted to have it out as soon as I could. So yeah, it was fine. Polish and Japanese use the same pronunciation, so that helps a lot in my case. Though, interestingly, it does not work that well the other way. My sensei would believe that Z and Z sound the same. Those are absolutely not the same letter. Don't think that I am as ignorant as to think they would be. But since I have no idea how those differ from each other in sound, when I read them, I don't know how to say the difference. They are vastly different sounds. I believe you. I'll have to trust you on that. Is that a talking pink anaconda snake? I am a talking half snake. Pink, yes. But anaconda? I don't think so. That's a spider. No. Stupid. I know what an anaconda is, I promise. Brain, what is wrong with you? Of course I know. I'm sorry, my brain had a brain fart. Don't worry about it. I know that it's a snake. It's a snake. It's not a spider, it's a snake. For some reason my brain went, oh yeah, tarantula, spider. We were not talking about a tarantula, we were talking about an anaconda. Let it cool down. Just let it cool down. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Are you sure that anaconda is not an insect though? I don't know. I don't know. You're making me doubt it now. You may be right. I wouldn't know. What is life? What is words? What is zoology? What are animals? I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, I deserve this. I deserve this. This is what had to happen. We'll have to get Liz to do those Xhosa classes when Duolingo is done with it. I don't think it can pronounce the clicks. I do not think it can pronounce the clicks. Languages that have clicking sounds, I don't think it can do that. I really don't. Elyssia, en portugués clase es aula y aula es clase. I mean, isn't it the same thing as well? I mean, oh, you're saying that clase is the physical space and aula is the like the class that you're taking? Are you saying it's like the opposite of what it would be in Spanish? I had some people tell me what the difference is between beach and bitch. I just told them it's the way you pronounce it, and it's not easy to spot at first. It's really hard because if I'm not paying extreme attention to how I pronounce the vowel, like automatically I try to make it the same sound for both because it's such a similar sounding vowel for me. You do. One you say with an E and the other one with a Y. Chill day is good day. Today is a little bit chillier than I wish it was, actually. See, even experienced foreign English speakers have doubt about it. So, wait, you're saying that the people that were telling you there weren't a difference were native English speakers? You're helping me. You're making me feel better. You're making me feel better if that's the case. Let's see if we can get you to pronounce some Polish consonants. I would need an example of how they sound for that. Elyssia, vaso en portugués es copa y vaso is frasco. And that's another reason why I can't learn Portuguese. I would get confused constantly. I would say the wrong things all the time. The truth comes out. What truth? That I'm dumb? We've known this. I will never not be abused at your dumbness. At least it's worth something. At least it's good for something, then. Probably actually a pink python. I'm not gonna say that pythons are spiders now. I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. I'll expose the anaconda snake. I'm really sorry. It's not your fault that I'm dumb. Don't worry about it. To be fair, the use cases for both are also different. It is very unlikely anyone will misunderstand which one you meant. The, are you talking about bitch and beach? Are you talking about those two? At this point, I've lost all control, all perception. I have no idea what I'm pronouncing, how likely I am to be pronouncing it wrong. I just don't know. Waits for reaction. Reaction to what? Wait. What did I? Reaction to what? What are we waiting for? What reaction? Check the Wikipedia article posted on Discord. Okay. Polish phonology. This is not gonna tell me. Are there like points where I can click and it's gonna sound? Are we gonna get a sound somewhere? Cause I wouldn't know how to. Oh, audio samples! I can find audio samples of this. Nice. Let's see if I can find those then, to see how they would be pronounced. I'm not seeing them though. I'm not seeing the set looking symbols. That sucks. I was really trying to find them. It was... Okay, no. I would like to find them and learn. At least, even if I cannot pronounce them myself, at least to hear it. Ah! Found is said, but it's not either of the ones that you showed. Hell yeah! Nice! I am still not finding them! Ha 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 ha! Oh, the post-alveolar sounds. This is one of the sets. And the corresponding alveolo-palatals, this is another one of the sets. Both sound similar to the English palato-alveolar consonants, the sh and ch sounds, and their voiced equivalents. Okay, that doesn't really help me though. That doesn't really help at all. It still won't tell me how to pronounce them. I mean, it still won't show me the specific letters. As interesting as this is, I will not learn anything from it. I promise you that. Elyssia senpai, never say molestar in Portuguese. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Because, again, if you know, that's sort of like something similar in English. Right? Like, in Spanish, it just means to bother. Like, it just means to annoy someone or to be bothering someone. But it's more similar, I guess, in Portuguese to what it is in English. What about pitch or pitch? Bitch is nice, but I like pitch. I could be saying the exact same word and I could not tell you if I'm having any differences whatsoever. Is one of those like that is the vowel that I struggle with differentiating. The one that sounds like an E and the one that sounds slightly like E but with a difference. I cannot with those. How can clam in a clean cream? Take 2. How can a clam in a clean cream can? That was better. I don't think I can say it faster than that, but I think that was fine. How can a clam in a clean cream can? That's fine. Please tell me that was fine. Somebody go back. Not really, not now, but somebody evaluate, please. You have to click on the letters. I couldn't find the Z. Stop rambling and read chat. I am reading chat. At the point you kill Anaconda as spider, I can 100% believe you have lost it by now. Oh, I've definitely lost it. I have definitely lost it. 1000%. Scroll down. I am at the bottom. Stop rambling and read chat. I'm at the bottom. Click on the letters and their pronunciations in the individual articles. I realized that. I tried it and I realized it, but I couldn't find the set looking symbols. Unless I'm blind, but I couldn't find them. Disappointed my pun comment is missed. Did you make a pun? Did you make a pun? For someone who's Chinese and is only teaching a language, I can't say if pronouncing language is hard as memorizing the many letters. That is the last comment I have before you were waiting for a reaction. So I don't think your pun comment even made it through. I don't think it's there. There's a table with consonants, but I couldn't see it. I used to love tongue twisters when I was in high school. I was very bad at them all the time. Go to consonants, phonemes. Okay. Let's try close vowels, consonants, phonemes. But they're not here. There's different set looking symbols, but they don't look like the ones that were in the message and chat before. There's one. Okay. Maybe I did find them. Maybe I did find them, maybe. Okay, is it this? Wait. Wait a second. Is this what we're looking for? I'm gonna post it on Discord, not here. Is this where I'd be able to click to get a soundbite? I'll show myself out. Yeah. Okay, goodbye, Rexy. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're going to sleep because I think it's very late for you. And I hope that you have a very good, restful night. And thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have audio samples because you can't look. No. See, I can't find them. Those represents the sound, not the letters. It uses the international alphabet. I'm going downstairs to prepare food for tomorrow. Still listening though. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Okay, so I have to go to the very bottom of the article then, not the Polish alphabet. Okay. Sometimes chat messages don't get through. Has happened to me a lot. I'm so sorry that's happening, guys. Okay, let me keep scrolling down and down and down and down. Let me keep scrolling and scrolling. Because I definitely feel like I cannot find it. At least not with a soundbite. At least not in a way that I can find it with a soundbite. I'm not finding it. My eyes have always been bad at noticing things, but this is getting ridiculous. This is getting very dumb. And there's so many special, like, letters that I don't have in my language. So there's so many things that look special and different. And I can't find them. Nope, sorry. I'm doing my best, but I can't find them at all. I can't. Oh man, I fell asleep there for a second. I finally started relaxing. Well, that's nice. I think that's nice. I think that's good that it happened. Okay, I'm giving up. I am giving up. I can't find it. But those are not the same ones. Those are not the same ones. They looked. Okay, Tibbs, I see that image. I do see that image, and I have found that. But they didn't look like that before when they posted it in chat. When they posted it in chat, they looked like this. They look like that, and like that. I remember. I am very confused. I told you that, but it doesn't look the same way. That's the International Phonetic Alphabet. But how is that supposed to help me? How is that supposed to help me figure out how to pronounce stuff? So that would mean that it's an N? Polish script, N. No, wait. That's 3 sets, and none of them look like the ones that were in chat before. None of them look like the ones that were in chat before. So I am very confused. I'm going to click on those 3 different sets, but I don't think that's what we were looking for. It looks like nothing. Like, it doesn't look anything like the things that were on chat. And this I am sure of because I have a good visual memory. I have a good visual memory, not necessarily any other kind of memory. But visually it didn't look like this. Yeah, it didn't look like this. It looked like a Z with a dot on top and like a Z with a line on top. And these ones have hooks and loops in the bottom. You're just trying them out. You can, compare the letters because the other table has international phonetics in them too. I'm trying to picture labial phonemes. I'm trying to find the ones that look exactly like the ones that were in chat. Maybe that's my mistake. Maybe you guys are trying to tell me to do something different, and I'm just specifically looking for those ones. Cause yeah, sure, I could click on the ones that I have here that look like a set, like you showed me, Tibbs. But that's not going to connect with what I was thinking of, because I was thinking of a different one. I'll post the individual links, I guess. It's just find the symbol in the other table. That's the one that I'm looking for. That's the symbol that I'm looking for, and I'm not finding it. I'm not finding that symbol in any way that is clickable. I'm only finding it there. In all of the other places, I can't find it with a clickable link. But that's... Oh my god, that's not the same symbol! That is a loop! You're saying that I should click on the loop. You're saying that I should click on the loop-de-loop. Z with the loop-de-loop. Is that what you're saying? Okay. We have that one. We have that one. Okay, we have that one. We found the loop-de-loop. We found the loopy one. And then I should find, according to that, then I should find the one with the little hook at the bottom. Okay. The one with the little hook at the bottom as well. Okay, here goes. The past 10 minutes have been leading up to this. This is the one with the loop-de-loop. Ja. Okay. And there's the one with the hook.
Ja.
That is the same fucking sound. Excuse me? That is the same freaking sound. No, okay.
Жа. Жа.
Ja. Okay?
Жа.
That is the same
Ja.
fucking sound. What are you talking? What? Why? What? Why? Look at the symbol on the left, not the one circled in red. Use your pause break for crying out loud. You clicked the same thing twice? I did not. I clicked on this thing. I'm gonna show you. I clicked on this thing first. And I clicked on this thing second. Unless I didn't. Let me check. Actually, let me check.
Жа. Жа.
Oh, I had clicked on the same thing twice. This bot is going to be unwatchable. This bot is going to be unwatchable. Oh no! Oh god. Okay. Wait. Let's try that again. Okay, the loop-de-loop. Now I'm sure that I'm pressing the loop-de-loop. Okay.
Жа. Жа.
Yeah. It's okay. So the difference is where you put the tongue, right? One of them is like front, like z,
Жа.
Z.
Жа.
and the other one is
Жа.
ja.
Жа.
I think I understand the difference. Do I? I don't know. Sha versus ja. Does that sound different? Ja? Sha? Ja? Sha? Ja? I don't know. I'm trying. Probably failing. Probably failing a lot. It's like we're deciphering the Rosetta Stone here. I am sorry. I apologize. Look at this. Well, my hometown island celebrates vacation of Tuzen. Halloween again. I hope that you celebrate and enjoy then, Dario. I think puns are not allowed here, so I will stop. They're not even going through, Delphin. They're not even going through, and it's not me stopping them. It's Susan. Susan hates it. Brent's so small. We all knew it. This is not a surprise. You should not be surprised about it. I already hit the like button. Thank you. Screw it. I bite my tongue by trying to say it well. Oh no, be careful. Oh no, you have to be careful. Pretty much. Wait. I know how to read this now. I just need to cross-reference a lot. Okay. The sa reference, the ja letter, is much harder pronounced than you do. The sha. Then, I feel like there's a clippable moment. I don't! It's probably very bad. I've never seen E use 100% of her 2 brain cells. What are you talking about? That is my natural state. They are overworking themselves all of the time. Even for the most basic of things, the poor buddies have to constantly overwork. They are so burnt out by the end of the day. Every time I close my eyes and I sleep, they are like, oh my god, sweet release. We are so tired of working 100% of our at 100% of our capacity. We are so understaffed in here. My poor 2 brain cells like overstaffed baristas in a Starbucks in the middle of a very, very circulated city. Just like, when will a manager come? We can't do this on our own, please. One of the baristas is just taking a double espresso. The other one of the baristas has been crying and none of the clients cared. The client is me. Yeah, no, my 100% of my 2 brain cells are always being used. You work your brain to 100%? Wait, is that even possible? Did you know that the myth of like we use only 10% of our brains at all times is a lie? It's just a very weird way of phrasing that like different parts of the brain have different functions that activate at different moments. That is it. But people think that it means something entirely different. Minus 6 minutes. Okay, I guess we should be wrapping up. We have been talking for 2 hours. So maybe let's not bring up any new topics. Let's not bring up any new shaz or raz. That was abhorrent. You need an emotion with smoke coming from your ears for what you're thinking. I could probably get myself a loading symbol in. There's probably a GIF that is readily usable of like a loading circle to put on my forehead. My problem with that is I literally have run out of hotkeys by now. I don't know how many more hotkeys I can put in here before I'm completely stumped. 2 brain cells. I thought it was only 1. Burn. Well, burn me, I guess. We use 10% at once, but the entire brain is used in general. Exactly. Eh? No, wait, that's the opposite of what I'm saying. I was talking about you being too dumb to use 100% of your brain. Oh, you went for street murder, huh? You went for murder in broad daylight, Crumpets. You didn't even care. Damn. Burn me. Sheesh. Sheesh. Now you started pronouncing it as something different. Fuck. Well, that's enough polish for me today. I hope my attempts were brave and valiant. I hope my attempts weren't insulting. That's the best I can say. I hope my attempts are on the non-offensive side of things. Even my name you pronounce with a Z too. Zario. We've been through this. It sounds the same to me. I will only say this. 10 kilos for weights is more than twice when the average girls I used to see... Huh? I will only say this. 10 kilos for weights is more than twice what the average girls used to... I can't read. What is wrong with me? Okay, we definitely need to wrap up. If this is any indication, I will only say this. Comma, 10 kilos for weights is more than twice when the average girls I used to see work out on the gym. So what you normally see is an average of less than 5? That sounds ridiculous. Don't weights go by 5? Like 5 and 5? That's what I think. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy whatever comes next on your day. Oh, well, I roast you. Yes, you did, Zario. It was a fun bit. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't forget about the clips I sent. It will overload you completely. I will watch it. I definitely will watch it. You know what? I'll watch it as soon as I finish this, and then I'll go make myself a tea. How about that? How about that? E, you are quite something. Oh, I know. I'm not gonna take that as a compliment right now, because I think quite something in this context means how are you breathing? How are your neurons even managing to make you talk instead of just saying random sounds that have no meaning? But yeah, I think my brain has given up for the day. Well, I will try to attempt a clip for you with my remaining free time this week, Ellie, with the loading animated GIF. Oh, don't worry about it. I can get myself one probably. It should be very easy to find. It should be extremely easy to find, and if not, it should be extremely easy to do. Making GIFs is actually quite easy if you're doing something mostly static. Like the bats that I use for Halloween, I did that myself because like it really is fairly easy if you have a static thing. Neurons fried, Ellie brain exploded. It did. Ellie's like a PC that opened too many browser tabs. We're not talking about that. We're not gonna talk about how many tabs I have. I normally see a 2 kilo weight on most girls on the gym I used to go to. That sounds so weird for me, because as far as I've seen, the minimum is 5, and then the weights go by 5s. So the minimum is 5, and then the second from minimum is 10, as far as I've seen. Weird. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed. I mean, again, I used below 5 kilos dumbbells myself for many years, and it worked fine for me. I'm surprised that there's something below 5. I will rest up now, so goodbye, guys. Goodbye, Zario. Watch that short before you leave. I will. Oh, before I leave. So watch it now. Wait, should I just put it up on the screen? No, that would be too much work. You want me to watch it live right now? Thanks for the stream. Make sure to give those brain cells a nice spa. I'm gonna give them a nice cup of tea with honey. Your brain is overcooked. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna conk out too much phone screen time, so I'll stick to listening. Okay, we're closing down now, though. So thank you so much for being here, Delphin. I hope your eyes get a good rest, and I hope that the rest of your day or afternoon goes great. Okay, let's see that. Okay, you can listen to it. I'm gonna listen to the short, but you're not gonna see it on screen. But that feels weird. Okay, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. It feels so risky, but we're gonna do this, okay? Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put the curtains up to there, so I can kind of see what's happening. We're gonna put the this in here, and I think that should be fine. But just in case, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. And that should be fine. Look at me not making any ouchies after the lamb experiences. Look at me being careful. Ain't that great? Ain't that cool? New Ellie model reveal, let's go. That would be the lamest model reveal ever. Anyways, let's see. I don't know if this is the clip that you were telling me to watch, but this is the one that I'm gonna watch.
That's why you definitely shouldn't bring this out in public. While it looks and even acts like one, it's this ratcheting noise that'll give you chills down your spine. And just because, it also satisfies you below too. I can't stop
I've heard
this one.
great things about those though.
Plus,
like
it
weighted
also looks
spinners.
like something James Bond would wear if he had mad anxiety too. Sure, it's like a stapler made love to a power button,
that one
and
looks,
while everyone around you will
that
hate
one,
you won't be able to stop. But that's why you definitely shouldn't
that
bring this out
third
in public
one,
while it looks and even acts.
that third one would be so satisfying to me.
Like one, it's this ratcheting noise that'll give you chills down your spine.
This noise I don't
because
particularly like. It would drive me insane a little bit.
I can't stop spinning this one.
This
Just listen for
one
yourself.
also,
Plus,
the
it
sound
also
I don't
looks
like.
something
I
James
really don't
Bond would
like
wear
it.
if
But the
he had
pressing
mad
motion of
anxiety
this
too.
one.
Sure, it's like a stapler.
Oh
made
yeah,
love
the
to a power
sound.
button. And
Yes.
while everyone around you will hate you,
The
you
sound
won't
and
be
the
able to
pressing
stop.
motion
But
of the
that's why
fingers.
you
That is
definitely
exactly
shouldn't bring
what I enjoy. Ha ha ha. Those are lovely. Those are just freaking lovely. The ones that I'm using right now. Let me show you. Let me show you. The ones that I'm using right now are these ones. If I find anything. If I find anything that isn't... I guess this one looks fine. I guess this one looks fine to watch. Yeah. Okay. These are the ones that I'm using right now. These are the ones that I'm using right now. And I'm honestly enjoying them very much. Hopefully you guys couldn't hear them. Couldn't hear them throughout the entire stream because I have been using them the entire stream. Like there are 100+ different like characters-ish that you can get, and you get 5 per pack. I was lucky enough to get a very good variety. I have a couple of them that have 1 popper, then I have one that has 2 poppers, and I have one that has 3 poppers. So I have a very good variety of like fidget amounts basically. And they have a very nice variety of textures so that I can wrap my fingers all around them because I'm a very texture heavy fidgeter. Anyways, probably nobody cares about this. People probably don't give a crap about it, but I'm very excited. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy, and I legitimately wish I had asked for more than 1 pack now that I have them, because they're good, because they're very good. They're very good, and I enjoy them greatly. That's what I thought. He links them in the comments. Unfortunately, it would, as he says, drive everyone around you insane, because that is a very loud clicking sound, and that also means that I wouldn't be able to use it on stream because it would have a very loud sound that it would be picked up from the mic. That made no sense grammatically. My brain is fried. Cool stuff. I have no idea where I put my card that lets me enter the office. Cool stuff. I have no idea where I put my card that lets me enter the office. Uh-oh. That sounds like a very big problem, Rancor. I hope that you're not gonna be... Okay, I found it. Good. Good. Sounds like a stapler to me. Yeah, it does, but it's also very satisfying. Didn't hear anything like this? We haven't heard them? You didn't hear them? But the desktop audio is being captured. You didn't hear anything? So weird. The security guys would be extremely unhappy if I lost it, and my boss too. It's a good thing that you didn't lose it then. Minus 20 minutes. Yeah, gotta pop them all. I am so happy with the ones that I got. And I just wish I had more because I love them. They're so great. Heard some clicking now? Oh, wanna hear the things you've been using? Nice! You haven't heard them? Cool. Okay, here, I'll pop it once right next to the microphone with the full strength so that you guys know what I was afraid of you guys hearing. It's very silent. Like, can you hear it at all? Oh, that one sounded better. That one sounded a little bit stronger, but it's the reason why I was interested in this one was like threefold. I was counting them. Sorry for the little sirens, but it was threefold. First, they are very small. So you can take them with you everywhere without it like being super noticeable. I can just carry them in a pocket. Even me, a woman who has very schmiddle tiny pockets, I can carry them in my pocket. 2, they are very textured. So even if I'm not necessarily popping them, I can like just rub the figure and it keeps my fingers entertained because of the texture quality as well. 3, they are quite silent. So that means that if I need it while I'm streaming or while I'm watching a movie or something, I won't drive other people insane because I can just pop them with minimal to no sound. And 4, they are just cute. I mean, look at these. You can't look at it because I'm looking at it and you don't have it in the camera. But this is so cute. I have a little froggy. I have a little froggy with a little smiley face and it makes me very happy. I have to research if I can wash them because eventually they're gonna need a wash. But anyways, hi everyone, how are you guys? Welcome Asesiel Gales, Asesiel Gales, or Asesiel Gales. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. We were wrapping up today. So we are finishing the stream, but welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Look at this, she says. Yeah, sorry. But I can post pictures of the ones that I got, maybe. I don't know. If somebody cares. Probably do. You guys probably don't care. Yeah. Oh, I heard a small pop just now. Yeah, but it's very nice to see that I had to actually put a lot of effort into you guys making, you guys hearing the sound. It's nice to know that even if I'm not being careful about it, it's extremely silent. That just makes me love it even more. Oh, I'm in love with these things. I'm in love. I need like 50 more of them. I need like 50 more of them. There's one. The problem is it being a blind bag, you can't choose them. But there is one that is a little sausage dog, a little dachshund, and it's red and it has glitter, like a glittery look to it. And it has 3 different poppers, and it's a little dachshund, and I really wish I had gotten that one. But I'm very happy with the ones I have. I have a little froggy, and I'm very happy with it. I have a little radish, and I have a taco. It has a mustache. It's called Tuesday. I'm very happy with him. I'm very happy with him. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. We have to wrap this up. Okay. Heard some clicking now. We meant the things you're using. Who remembers the packs that if you hit it hard enough, it will expand in plastic pack and explode the air inside? I don't. That doesn't sound familiar at all. Did you pop anything? I can hear them. That one is a little louder. Okay. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it, Asesiel. But I will unfortunately have to go. That's our adorable special needs snake. I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely do think that this is a need. It's not just something that I want, because I have injured myself very badly before I started counting it as a need and actually investing in things for it. I used to injure myself quite a bit, but now since I've started like making sure that I have objects around my desk that I can fidget with, I don't hurt myself anymore, and I think that's worth the investment. I think it's worth anything, honestly. If you can like stop yourself from injuring yourself, I think it's worth it. I somewhat care. If it's nice for you, then good. It's so nice. I'm so happy with them. Seriously, you've gone crazy happy. Only crazy excited. Officer Hot Pants! Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. As you know, I'm wrapping up. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay, have a nice day, Ellie. I'm off to sleep because I have to wake up early tomorrow. See you on Thursday for the donut craze. Goodbye, Ranker. I hope that you have a very restful sleep. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe more than a bit? More than a bit? What? Crazy? Why do the best topics come up past the ending time? I mean, I talked as much as I could about this. I don't think that I have much more to say, except that's a lie, and I could probably talk an entire stream about this, little fellas. But I'm not gonna. We're gonna go. You injure yourself? I used to pull on my, the skin on my fingers until sometimes I made them bleed. It was not good. But, then I found the answer. The answer is just take it as a need because you clearly need something. And suddenly I don't hurt myself anymore. I do that all the time. Maybe you too need some fidgeting tools. Maybe you should try some fidgeting solutions. Believe me, I consider it very much worth it. Our living anime snake. Yes, I am that. Today you started much earlier. Random guy, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I didn't. I started at the same time as I've been through October, but maybe has your country, does Italy have any sort of like light-saving time changes? Because maybe that's what happened. I think that happened in Poland, right? You guys, the ones who are Polish. I think that's a possibility. But welcome, random guy. How are you doing, Gum Bro? Hope you're having a good day. Finally able to chat after a full month of lurking, but we're ending. We're ending, unfortunately. Wrapping up, so only 20 minutes left. No, we're gonna stop. Literally 20 minutes of wrap up. Now this is a true experience. It is. It is. I have to stop pretending that it isn't. Take care, Ellie. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping by, Elyssia. I hope you enjoyed whatever time you had with us. I do that all the time. Yeah, you need some fidgeting toys. Maybe. Possibly. I would try if I were you. Eventually, she's just going to give in and start the snake cast. No games, no video, just talk. I mean, that's why I like just chatting streams. I might as well do one on December. Again, I might as well do one per month. I don't know why it's been a couple months since we've done that. I think last time was in August or something. I should just do them more often. We moved an hour back here too. Yeah, okay, so maybe our days got 1 hour back. For me, our beloved Gumsys started streaming at 7 p.m. Usually it's either 8 or 9. So that is what happened. It sounds like I started earlier for you because you guys had a schedule change. I hope that doesn't make it more complicated for people. I hope that doesn't screw everyone up. We've got another couple of hours until May stream, so let's go! No, we're stopping. Thank you everyone for coming! I did get to the bottom of the chat, so this is a wonderful place to stop. Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy chatting with you guys. We'll see if we do this again in December instead of leaving it for another couple of months. I think in the US we gain 1 hour in a week or two. Alright, it's in November! I have to be ready to change all of my schedules and stuff. I have to be ready to change it because November has a time zone change thing. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for the chat. Have a nice rest of your day. You too. E, when we said this was the true E experience, they didn't mean for you to take even more time. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. Thank you for the stream. Ellie will manage. Thank you for the stream. Thank you everyone for coming. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. If you did, maybe hit the like button. I don't like doing this. I really don't. But I guess I have to try to self-promo or whatever. YouTube things. But check out the short that I posted. I guess. Give it a view and a like or something. We're trying new things. Okay? We don't know how shorts work. This is the first time in a while that I've had some learning to do as far as YouTube posting goes. So I don't know. I refuse because you're doing shameless self-promotion. Disgusting. I know. I feel gross. But anyways, thank you everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a good restful night of sleep, and don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others. All right? Take care of my snake shifters. Bye-bye.